I'll say that chip after the shank on the par 3 was honestly the best shot today. Maybe that's a message from the gods.
All right, I think we're good.
Morning.
Morning, TC.
Knocking on some big chew here.
Hell yeah. You bummed to leave the island?
I am. Like, this place. This place specifically. Oh, I thought you were setting me up.
I want you to play the hits first thing in the morning.
What's up, guys?
You ready for today?
Very.
Did you get some sleep?
Yeah.
About the same.
About the same. Not as much as I'd like, but enough to survive.
Yeah. Bummed to leave this one, Big?
Yeah, this is great. I am bummed to leave that sauna, which we didn't fire up last night.
Well, it was fired up. We just didn't go.
We were having too good a time with dinner and drinks, talking. I was fired up.
Tired, sunburned.
Sore.
Yeah.
We're doing fantastic.
So before leaving King Island, there was one more thing we had to do. Solly and Neil were kind of our co-golf daddies after qualifying. Both were tied with the same number of points. So we had to settle the bet. We had to figure out a venue to decide who was going to be our number 1 seed. It was kind of a no-brainer because there's actually a third golf course on King Island, the King Island Golf and Bowling Club. It's kind of their version of the, $15, $17 Muni. The land is crazy. You're up and over all these slopes. The greens are sat in just awesome little spots. It's just such a cool place to see and a cool place to kind of settle our bet.
4-hole match, but Neil, as the incumbent, and we doubled the points on him on the last day, and he would pop if we were playing, a bigger match. He's going to start the match half up. If we tie this 4-hole match, Neil will go on as the 1 seed and get to play the winner of TC and Randy. Loser will go on to play DJ at Royal Melbourne East. So I started a half down, now I'm 2 down because he's got the 84 jersey out. Why don't you lead us off, Mr. Half Up?
Sure.
Lefts.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Solly possibly the first hole.
We're in heaps of trouble.
Heaps of trouble.
It's your boy, NG Shoe, out here in the middle of the fairway. If you like that shot, make sure you like and subscribe. See me hit this wedge close.
Can you see a flag or do you need a line? Randy, I don't see anything. There's a small bunker right of the green. Okay. You got room left. Chunked it. All right, I'm gonna be 1.5 down. I've never been 1.5 down before.
It's a first.
Do I want to just play for DJ then? The East course, he's never seen it.
What could go wrong?
Then can go play the West and have fun.
Neil, who loves meaningless competition, of course, is taking this very seriously.
Your hole.
I think that will just about do it. Neil, 1.5 up, 3 to play.
Green's up there on the left.
On the left, okay. All right,
Got some of the coolest land movement.
With this wind, drivers to play.
It's so dramatic.
Big, what do you think of this joint?
It's provocative.
Gets the people going.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Wow.
Oh, I think that could be
Way
good.
left.
Yeah.
That's good, eh?
Yeah,
We on the green.
Ride that wind.
Kind of feels like Bandon up here, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like the preserve or something? Oh, sure.
Sure.
Class shot.
Yeah,
Class play. Class play.
Bit of sun.
Oh my God, a little bit of sun. Whew.
I'll sit. That's not very good, Neil. Why don't you gift wrap it for him?
9 is like across country back to the clubhouse. Wouldn't that be sick?
Ooh.
I'll take a peek.
Good for.
Hey, solid.
All right, hey, the committee wants to present something to you guys.
Oh gosh.
The third green's very sick,
Okay.
so we should go play that. I kind of think the final hole, we gotta get back to the clubhouse anyways. We should just do a giant cross-country hole back to, did you guys see where the 9th hole was?
Don't even care what the hole looks like. Couldn't be more in on that play.
I think the 9th will be somewhere between like 6 and 650.
Oh God, yeah. Shut the f up. Are you kidding me?
Whoa. Does this feel like it's worth like 17 American dollars?
Are you kidding me? This is
You
like
guys
12.
crazy for this one.
It's like 12 at Bandon.
Yeah.
170 yards, but 150 with the slope. Butt back into the wind.
This could be that 6-iron.
I got 5, Randy. Oh, God, no!
Yes, sir.
Sure.
Get back there.
Come on, go.
Pretty good.
God, what a hard shot.
Golly, I want to hit this one again.
That was a little stubby.
You know what I've learned about myself?
What's that?
I'm not very good in the wind. I'm not very good in the wind.
Well played. It's not a very good effort, Neil.
All right.
Put me out of my misery.
Oh man, did it go up or is that wind?
That's iconic.
That's good, Neil.
This one.
All right. I thought you were gonna make that.
I did too. So last hole, I'm a half point up. We're not gonna play the 4th. We're gonna play back to the clubhouse. Tie or a win for me, and we're moving on to.
DJ said 100 past
RM
them
West.
is a good spot.
What?
100 past them is a good spot.
Okay.
Damon right at it.
I'm gonna try to keep an eye on this one.
Okay, over us.
I think that's got to be really good.
Super inflatable arm flailing tube, man.
It's over us, right?
Yeah.
Kind of the same spot.
Buzz the tower. They love it. They love it.
Big, what do you think of this final hole?
It's fitting of a match such as this. The stakes on the line, playing the Outback routing here, no rules, just right.
Now we find Solly in a must-win situation to avoid a match with the Pie Man. He's got, what do you think he's got, Randy? 180? 170?
Yeah, 180. The wind's a little swirly at the moment.
Totally blind shot. Looks like good contact, balls away.
Oh, it's
Getting
Gotta be
hammered by the
good.
wind.
come up. Oh yeah, woo, on the green.
What a shot.
Probably have 30 feet.
Ah, okay.
As he's dabbing in the fairway.
You see it performing a ceremonial dab.
Ah!
Oh,
No, tuggy.
pressure mount.
Oh no.
Oh,
You have to think Neil must get this up and down.
All right, it's time to stuff the pinata.
Wants it all. Good shot. Bite.
bite.
Really good.
Good shot, Neil.
Very
Good shot.
Really, really good, Neil.
We'll come down to some putts for the regular season championship.
Guys, that's not gonna do it.
Yeah, how'd that one miss?
Did you get gusted?
Now sweet baby Uncle Neil will have a putt to retain the Randy Moss jersey.
Retained
The golf daddy.
in Tasmania.
What are you seeing?
No f***ing clue. I mean, I think from the other side, it looks like the hole looks like it's sitting this way.
Are you the golf daddy or are you not the golf daddy?
Yeah, you right.
Good there.
Now Solly will have a 4-footer to become the golf daddy.
And it's
that's it,
Father's
folks.
Day on King Island.
Yeah.
Westward ho!
Wow, well done.
We have
you.
a changing
Well
of
done.
the guard.
Thank you.
We have our third golf daddy of the trip, Mr.
How does
Chris
the hat look?
Solomon. How does it feel?
How does the hat look on me?
How does it feel?
I'm a little hot, a little sweaty.
Here, I'll hold that.
I still haven't decided what I actually wanted, other than, I just wanted to play the West course under the gun again after, really failing very hard the last time with Ben. And I wanted to see how this jersey felt. If I didn't make that putt, I'm sure we would have found 15 more ways to not let Neil be the golf daddy. But we're on to championship play.
It's all about you today.
Thank you
A
very
new
much.
golf daddy. From an old golf daddy to a new golf daddy.
Thank you, Father.
And before heading to the airport, we actually got to grab a world-class cup of coffee. Also great coffee on King Island. It turned out this was a little spot that was started by our friend Cameron Jones, the GM, the manager over at Ocean Dunes. His daughters started a little coffee business, just like a absolutely idyllic spot for a little breakfast and coffee, and got got to wet our beaks over there, and then we're on our way.
You ready to go? Is it fighting season?
I think it's fighting season. I think Neil and I worked together yesterday a lot, which was fun. And I think it's gonna make for a good match. What's the? Yeah, how do you do it? This? Well, you're taking. Is that right, Cody? How do you do it?
You lean into him.
And then but where am I looking?
Guys, forecast 81 degrees.
Hot one.
The
hot one.
Average humidity 50. Winds out of the west at 8 miles an hour. Tomorrow,
It's always more than that, though.
74. Winds will be 19 miles an hour out of the west.
Good drop. Good drop for the boys.
I'm feeling good about that.
TC, you get bumped on the upgrade list?
The golf daddy. I don't have golf daddy stat.
GDAD on the upgrade list.
It's gonna be a little bumpy.
A little bumpy going out, baby.
Okay.
Beautiful day for quad.
Paul, what's your switch back here?
So freaking smooth.
Rock them. What do you think, Big? What should we get into? Coffee?
Coffee. No, let's hit up your boy Aki at is it Fades and Blades or Blades and Fades?
Fades and Blades.
Fades and Blades. You said you're gonna put your full faith and confidence in his hands.
I think so. I think it'd be a good way to kind of stunt on Neil for our match. I feel like I got a good canvas to work with.
You do.
You know, I kind of feel like he can take it in whatever direction he wants. So, consummate pro like Aki, I think that might be the play. I don't know what he's gonna do.
We're in Sandy Village. We're gonna go back to the little Vietnamese spot because it's bomb. I think you guys getting a haircut.
He getting there.
Yeah.
Fades and blades.
I might have to get a haircut.
What if I do like the Gary Player?
That would be so awesome.
I didn't find this out till later, but that photo of Gary Player was actually taken at Royal Melbourne East, which was just infuriated me that I did not decide to go that route. That would have crushed.
It could be a Tanimal situation. That was kind of the thing that with Solly was like, I know my game's not there.
Freeze you out.
If I wear this outfit, maybe he'll at least be like, how am I losing to this guy?
Oh yeah, you good? Likewise. Oh yeah, I'm Aki. Nice to meet you.
A couple little kids in front of us in line, likely with 0 Instagram followers. What's up, guys?
Initial thoughts?
I see some stuff I like on here.
Yeah.
I'm in here 4 or 5 times a year.
Whenever TC dies, he's going to get memorialized at the Vietnamese restaurant in Jackson.
All right, Aki.
Welcome back, mate.
I'm totally in your hands.
Okay.
I don't know what you think we should do.
Yeah.
But I'd say just go for it. What comes to mind?
Johnny Bravo.
Johnny Bravo?
Yeah.
Like way up like that?
Yeah, like, because it's the way it is. It's something good, I'll give you something good.
Okay.
What's the shortest I can go on the sides?
Let's not go to the skin. Total Jesus, take the wheel.
What'd you just order up?
I told him I had to play Neil in a match today. He goes, oh, you want a scotch? Like, yeah. Playing offense today, isn't that right?
A little scotch on the rock?
What was your mantra? You can't play defense.
Can't play defense.
No defense.
Oh.
So let's play offense.
Golf ball spears, mate.
Cheers.
All right.
Proud to do this today because otherwise there's no way I'm taking you down with all this on board.
That's the Orient Bowl that Hasinger always knows about. Before a Radical match, Mickelson just whopped like 5 buttermilk pancakes on a plate, butter, syrup, and went out trying to play a Ryder Cup ball. Just got absolutely smug. What's his stomach?
Yeah, off. How we do?
Let's see. Looking great.
You get shaved up?
Yeah.
Aki, thanks, brother.
My pleasure.
Appreciate it, man.
You guys can leave a Google review, I really appreciate it, you know?
You got it. We'll do better than that. I think one of the all-time polls might be Johnny Bravo and Johnny Holmes. That's about as good as it gets. Johnny Bravo and Johnny Holmes.
Wasn't familiar with his game.
With John Holmes' game?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't Google it. That's not craftsmanship, right? You think that's just delicate skin?
Yeah, it's just my razor burn.
Well, at least we got these Sandos to look forward to.
I don't want Aki having to bear that responsibility.
Aki can't wear that. He's not wearing that one.
No.
When Ben and I were down in Melbourne for the Asia Pacific Amateur, we made our way across the street over to Sandy Golf Links, the course that sits just north of Royal Melbourne, literally across the street from the entrance to Royal Melbourne, about a 20-meter walk from driveway to driveway. Sandy Golf Links is a public golf course. It is a par 65 thanks to a renovation from OCM. The course was completely reimagined from a full par 72 layout to a par 65, just par 3s and par 4s.
We looked at a few different options. One was like a 12-hole course with alternate tees, so you could still keep some par 5s and keep a bit of length. The alternative was to kind of split it up and make an 18-hole course with a lot of short par 4s and par 3s, and in the end that's what they preferred. We kind of figured, well, short par 4s and par 3s are really what the Sandbelt's known for.
The design is very Sandbelt, so firm, fast greens, exact same grass and fescue around the greens as is Royal Melbourne across the road. So the philosophy is for the public golfer to come, and it's very accessible for them to come and play fantastic Sandbelt conditions.
A huge practice facility was added, a Himalayas putting green was added, but a full 18-hole golf course remains. And honestly, if you just look at images from above, it's kind of hard to make out where Royal Melbourne ends and Sandy Golf Links begins.
It's a really good set of green complexes, and it gives the public a chance to play kind of Royal Melbourne-like conditions for $50.
The Royal Melbourne ground staff, they maintain the golf course. They refer to it as Royal Melbourne North. The golf course is packed all the time. And you might hear par 65, you might think it's easy. It's absolutely not easy.
Some of the better golfers come here and they shoot even par, and I think for myself, being a golfer as well, when the course holds its own, I think it's just a great experience.
And you honestly forget about it. When you're out there playing it, you don't think about the fact that there's no par 5s or that it might be less than a par 72. It's a really challenging, engaging golf course, thought-provoking off the tee and into the greens, and incorporates all of the elements of Sandbelt golf without any of the inaccessibility, and I was just blown away by it.
Cody, welcome to the semifinal match in partnership with Fades and Blades.
Good luck to you, Pie Man.
And also with you.
What are the keys to victory today?
Drive to the right course.
I'm really ready to build around. 18 holes is always a stretch for me to hold it together. Match play usually works out pretty well for that because I usually have just a rogue double or two.
Like a win in the nest?
Yeah.
I'm not expecting you to win.
No, exactly.
Does that not make you mad?
No, I think that's totally fair. I just have stunk. Stay in the ballpark, stay in the match, and then, just kind of come what may. I think just get into a position where I can maybe throw a little bit of sand in the eyes at the end of the match.
And I'd like to stay locked in. I had a fantastic Korean banh mi sandwich. I laid down for a little bit. I did a little stretching. We prepped the engines for a good race today.
You're one win away from
I'm just
the finals.
one win away from the finals. I do have some new shoes today. I've been saving these shoes for literal special occasions. I'm waiting for match play of Tour Sauce to break them out. So I'm excited about that. They're kind of the Air Gold boys. Come what may, we're gonna have fun. I promise you that. Are you familiar with these?
I've worn those more than any other pair.
How have they gone?
They're fantastic.
Oh my God, animal skin.
Animal skins. One of your little buddies, Deej.
So this is kind of a good fit. Last time Neil and I skipped this golf course because we ironically went to the haircut place. Looking back on that decision, would you rather play more Royal Melbourne East or go get a really bad haircut? I really don't know much about it.
I would say the two courses, one facility that I was most looking forward to on this trip, that being Royal Melbourne. First look at it for me. And our first day, and I'm glad our first day was on the East course.
Can I say something possibly controversial? Matt Malika is the best Sherpa in NLU history.
You may remember Matt Malika from season 1 of Tour Sauce. He also showed us around Royal Melbourne last time we were there. Lucky to keep in touch with him. An awesome treat to have him Sherpa us around a world-class place. Not for the first time, but for the second time.
The idea of having two courses was not something that the club suddenly envisaged in 1929. Members had been suggesting the idea for some years.
That was Mackenzie's plan. So there's west, and then a little bit of land remaining, where he said, well, I'm going to make you like a 9-hole executive course.
In 1929, the cost of a new clubhouse was known, and many members felt that money would be better spent on a second golf course rather than spending it on a clubhouse, which is a very, very important and interesting decision for a club to have made. So the council wrote to club members on October 14, 2 weeks before the stock market crash and Black Friday and the Great Depression, suggesting that the council was of the opinion that an opportunity to purchase adjoining land to provide for a second 18 holes would not come again.
The club acquired more land out here, and so they had Alec Russell, his assistant, to build a second Championship 18 East, which is what we'll see today. And he largely followed the corridors for a number of those holes.
Royal Melbourne East opened 18 holes in 1932.
The East course is kind of spread. It's interesting. It touches 3 different paddocks, and I'm not sure if we've talked about how much Australians love to use the word paddock, just meaning kind of different areas.
You sort of go cross a road, play a couple, cross a road, play a few more, and then meander back, cross the road, cross another road, and then finally on the main paddock.
I think people overlook sometimes how much of East is on the main paddock. You know, it's 7 of the 18 holes are on the main paddock. They have space, you know, they're grand. There's a lot of courses that would kill to have 5 or 6 of the holes that RM East has.
6 of the East holes that are in that main block of land are within the composite course they use when they have big tournaments. Yeah. So composite stays inside that main fence line, which is much easier for roads and pedestrians and traffic. I reckon it's a course that's a bit overlooked. It really lives in the shadow of its big brother. It's impossible to consider it in isolation. And then even when people do, they sometimes think of the multiple road crossings and have that as an automatic detractor of their experience and their views on the course quality. But it is a fantastic course.
Stylistically, it's quite a different golf course.
It's much more of a through-the-air golf course. That the bunkers do a really good job of protecting green sites. And in a lot of instances, there's not room to really roll a ball up.
It's always felt a bit more exacting.
I feel like the West is more of a big, broad-shouldered holes, and it just gets a little tighter out East. It's a little flatter. Greens are a bit smaller.
I think it's probably 2 to 3 shots more difficult than the West course.
The closing stretch on the East, I think, is better than the West, even though 17 is fantastic on the West. And then there's just the par 3s on East are delectable.
It probably gets neglected by some that think, oh, well, I'll go and play West and that's all I'll do. And they don't see East. I think they just they focus on the Mackenzie course and probably should try and play both.
You can make an argument the East course is the 2nd or 3rd best course in Australia if it wasn't for the West course.
We're getting a little warm up in.
Specifically what we're doing, engaging in sport.
Yeah.
Have you guys hit the nets at any other courses yet?
No. New South Wales I warmed up, otherwise, so first round of the trip.
The nets mean business. God, no wind is huge today, Neil.
Yes.
The wind has been ringing in my ears for the last 8 days.
I'm not setting my expectations high. Like if we get off to a bad start, it is what it is. I just want to stay in the fight all day.
God, there's so much literature on all these scorecards.
Handicap here.
Yeah, there's a handicap and there's a match. 2 different things.
Number 4 is a pop hole.
Match index is on the back.
Number 8 is a pop hole. And number 12 is a pop hole.
Early and often.
And then it's real golf after that.
And then I'll see you for the last 6. Okay.
He might go out and shoot 67 today.
And there's
all you can do is tip your cap.
Not wearing a cap too. I'm worried about the rain. I hope my hair doesn't get messed up. Honestly, how you feel about the job Aki did? It's probably not the direction I would have gone.
I love this. Like, I get a smile on my face every time I come here. Developing storyline for tomorrow. Keep an eye on that one.
How are we feeling?
Oh, we don't feel good, dude.
So talk me through your round today.
I shot 88. Generous 88, taking max double. Had a 6-hole stretch where I only made 1 bogey and the rest were pickups. Because I can't swing a golf club right now.
Oh my God, dude.
We've got the team doc looking at it.
Oh.
Cody, what do you think? Faker or not faker?
Hurt or injured?
Yeah.
I mean, it's tight as hell.
Come on, Big. Come on. You gonna mess up Malika out there?
Yeah.
318 hole, Neil. Adjusted to 306.
I think 1 East is an opener in Aussie golf that people overlook and sleep on. I think it's a great drive and pitch hole. I think it rewards smart play. That green sliding off the hillside is just beautiful.
DJ drove this with 3-wood during the President's Cup.
It's no joke. So this is, you gotta call them out. This is a composite hole.
Yes, yeah.
All right.
Pretty round nerves there.
Really?
A little shaky. Yeah.
You feeling it?
Yeah, man.
I appreciate your transparency. 101 yards. Allegedly from perfect angle. Neil, that's a tough angle from over there. Oh gosh. Shanker. Good thing Kev wasn't over there. Okay. 2 of those on this trip. That's not exciting.
Super
Classy.
shot.
Really good.
Woo! Neil, you saw my shank, right?
No, I did not see it.
Okay. Oh. Good try. Good try. God, how scary was that wedge over there, Neil?
Yeah.
It's just the whole world just.
Oh shit. I think I'm 1 up now.
Conceded?
Conceded.
Can be 4 iron, can be hybrid. Sort of want to bank a fade off that tree in the distance. This was the spot of Solly's chipping against Ben in the composite
there you go.
match play.
Good one.
Be really good. Each. Could be very good.
Oh no. Quit it. Quit it. Like that.
Kick in there.
Sensible play, Pie Man.
How about that, huh?
That's really nice, man.
How are these greens, Neil? You like them or no?
They're intimidating, to be honest with you. Bit of a supermodel vibe.
Hang on.
I'll get over it, all of it. No, that's straight in it.
What years were you here?
95 to 2003.
Nope.
So I was here for the 98 President's Cup. The only one we've ever won.
I just want to marvel at your fit. Just all of it, you know?
It looks like Richard Tenenbaum with his shoes.
Outrageous what you have on right now. The fuchsia, this the palette is, I mean,
it's
among the best and worst we've ever seen.
I'll say it's time for
history of tourist sauce.
It's time for laundry.
You're gonna get flamed for the khaki shorts on the message board. It's fantastic.
It's great. I love it.
Nice roll,
Good
Neil.
putt, buddy.
Matt, you made 5. Promise I'll try to give you a match here.
This place just gets me going, man. That green, the way that fairway slides down there. Love this hole.
I think we might have played this, like our 2017 trip might have been like too early in our golf career. We should have built up to this.
We were like spoiled kids. Like, oh, do we have to?
Absolute ripper magoo there. Every like 5 or 6 years, do they, like, instead of aerating and stuff, do they just take the thatch
I think that's
out?
what he does, yeah. Takes the sod off the top. I think he tries to get every 5 or 6 years, so. And then takes all the thatch out, takes all the organic out and puts it back.
And lays it right back down.
Yeah.
And without changing the nature of the...
No, they put it back spot on.
And that was the way that the guy previous...
That's how the old guy that did it here, the superintendent was here forever, Claude Crockford, that's the way he did it.
Clates was talking about how much of a legend he was and just how many guys got their start with him.
Well, I'm pretty sure he was Mick Morecambe's assistant who built the course. Yeah, and when Morecambe retired, he took it, he got the job. He had greens fast way back when like nobody used to, you know.
Oh, nice run. Come on, knock it in.
What a good
putt.
putt.
Good putt.
All right.
Well
All right.
Well done.
Got to use those diapers, Neil.
The strokey boy.
You get them for a reason. Got to use them.
So Stephen, we crossed the road and we're over on the other paddock. And how does the topography evolve as we get farther?
It gets flatter. The back 8.
Flatter the farther you get.
Yep.
It's kind of fun to cross into the mid paddock and the outer paddock.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
it feels like
They're all a little different.
It feels like sporting fields. Like,
Yeah.
oh, we're going to like a big tennis facility. We're going to the outer courts. We're going to play clay.
Right.
When you move over to the other paddocks, the character doesn't change, but the scale does.
Yes.
Right? Things are a different scale a little bit, and there's different. It kind of messes with your eye a little bit, but there's just as much interest.
And it's the same.
It's all fine fescue on the
Same
back side.
same agronomy, all 36 holes throughout.
Yeah.
I spent months and months and months rehabbing. Literally just stood up off the porch, getting ready to come here. Did nothing, did absolutely nothing. And had a spasm like right here, totally different part of my back, totally unrelated. And in less than 24 hours, my match with TC starts for the semifinals at like one of my favorite golf courses in the world. So I'm kind of freaking out right now.
Hope the back improves. I want a full strength Solly, but he's struggling.
What's the best hole on East that's not on the main paddock?
Yeah, 5, short par 4. Just a very subtly front to back sloping green. Leave yourself a full shot in to control the spin into what's typically a more demanding approach than it appears.
Cody, there's one thing we weren't going to do there. Blow it 100 yards into that house.
Stay up.
Stay up. Right try. Good try.
All right, that one's good.
Okay.
Good hole.
How you doing, Neil?
Incredible. Couldn't be better. This course with these people, are you kidding me?
The next hole is a really good par 3. That's on flat ground too, but good example of building a good par 3 on flat ground.
Be right.
Go.
Get it.
Go.
Kick left.
Yeah, good shot.
Oh, nice leave here, TC. Just trying to hit shots. It's like a preseason NFL game. Trying to keep the playbook simple.
Yeah, good shot.
Love it.
So good.
Look
Be so good.
Oh!
Disappear.
God, I called an ace on this trip. I was hoping that was the one.
Whoa! Also, I just need to call this out. Malika beat the hell out of Randy. I think he felt really bad about doing it, but it was every hole. It's 1 up through 1, 2 up through 2, 3 up through 3. Here comes another one, 4 up through 4. I don't think Randy quite saw it coming, and Malika's being very sheepish. He's just kind of having the round of his life. Come on, Randy.
Come on,
There's
big
room
boy.
inside of that one. Come on. Is there like a more fun place to play a match than just a hyper tactical chessboard like that? It reminds you of Pinehurst number 2, where it just separates like good from really, really good so much. And I hit a lot of like really good for me shots that are gonna be 25 feet.
Let him in.
Do it. Good strike.
Oh. Matt, very few people put me 6 down.
Great putt, dude.
You're
Good three.
now on an esteemed list.
Michelle Wee, Matt Malika. That's the list of people that have put Randy 6 down.
Yeah.
I was saying to Matt though, a place like this sometimes I get a little intimidated and I almost invent some break. You know, you're like, oh, it has to do something. This is gonna be fast. You almost give it too much credit. It's like these things are so true. It's like do what you see.
Oh, they're so true, but they're big kind of rolling slopes where you're almost always have an uphill and a downhill on every putt. If you're hitting it to 30 feet a lot.
Yeah, a lot of double breakers.
Not that far left. Get over it.
It felt like this little community course tucked in, especially that 7 through 14, which is the neighborhood routing.
You're Superintendent Sandy, right? You look after Sandy.
Yes, yeah, and I live just here on the 14th.
Yes.
So, yeah, just heading home. Had a little bit of a practice myself today.
Very good golfer too. You
Oh.
1 or 2?
Don't listen, yeah.
She's won the club championships at her club 8 times.
8? Just the 8 times?
8.
How many in a row?
8. This year I'm going for 5 in a row. Thank you, lads.
Yeah,
Great to see you all.
Great to see you as well.
Yeah, take care.
Yeah,
good seeing you again.
Thanks so much for coming by again.
We just entered this paddock, hole 7. There's a great 7 through 14 loop, and he pulled me over here, and he showed me this little box. And there's just these little neighborhood player group scorecards for 7 through 14. It looks like there might even be like a little honesty box or something. It's really cool. Wouldn't find that in the States at a course of this stature.
I feel like the East is so much more peaceful. Like you're kind of out away from the main, and you're gonna try to get one rolling on this fine fescue. Kind of surprised I didn't get a little bit bigger bounce out of that. Go a little bit.
Yeah.
That outer paddock, it feels very different to the main parcel of land that West sits on and that the composite course sits on. It's flatter. It doesn't have that richness of texture of the understory of vegetation. Its soil is even a tiny bit different. I don't think it's quite as sandy. Taller trees, more numerous trees. Definitely feels different.
Oh, I hope I didn't put in that bunker.
No.
No?
No, you're like 100 yards down the fairway.
So if you had 10 rounds between the two courses,
Probably 8 and 2.
8-2.
Maybe 7 and
Which is
3.
kind of a credit to East.
Yeah. Yeah.
West is that good.
Trying to be well short of this flag and let it roll. I saw how far TC's rolled out.
Yeah. Generally, if you can use that fescue collar for a firm first bounce and roll something up.
Turn over.
Come on, turn more.
Let's try it.
Way short. What a like perfect pin that looks impossible to get to.
Yeah,
You're
I
like, oh,
know,
no.
but I was trying to get it up on this.
I know, me too.
God, I keep leaving them just outside the circle of love.
Nice one.
Good win.
Well done.
Thanks.
Good 2-putt.
Thank you. Stay right there.
Yeah, 130. Kind of a airmail lie now. Struck it really good. I had a couple rogue tee shots, but otherwise struck it awesome. Anytime I was in the fairway, and it was get up there, it's like, oh, it's 30 feet. Like, you know,
hard,
it's like, oh, I hit that exactly how I wanted to.
But that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, and you have to be, I would say you have to be really patient.
Yeah.
And I thought I was very patient today.
Talk about something that like shouldn't be a hard pin and just feels impossible.
I agree. It's very simple. It almost looks easy in a way and very like elegant, but the challenge is so subtle.
Yeah. Come on.
How do you leave that short, man? Come on.
All right, guys, we're gonna try to cut one.
Oh, let's see it, big man.
Let's
Open those
go.
shoulders up.
Woo!
I like that.
That's cutting a little.
Hell yeah,
Come on.
it is.
You're right.
I mean, that's money.
Nice.
Thank you.
Really good, big.
Very
nice.
one, big.
10 East is a really magnificent short 5. I love the bunkering. I think it's the smartest bunkering of the par 5s at Royal Melbourne. You know, they make you think things about those second shots. If you can't get there in 2, you're really having to think about where you position yourself with your layup.
Get in.
Oh! God, he has a bunch of lips
Is
today.
that like the 5th time in 10 holes?
Turn. Bad read.
That is good, DJ.
I thought the 10, 11, 12 hole stretch, that 3-hole stretch there was one that I wanted to call attention to. 11 is the one that just kind of blew my mind. I would love to try to play that hole a few more times. It's a short par 4. The day we played it, the pin was like really front of the green, and it's just one of the more difficult holes for kind of being like nothing off the tee. But man, good luck on your approach shot. And I thought, especially to that front pin, just the precision that was required.
It's like a pear in that it's narrow between those 2 front bunkers where the pin is, but much broader at the back. And if you said, well, I've got a safer landing zone long.
It's the Joe Pesci hole. It's like you walk into you don't know you're dead yet until you've already walked, like you've already teed off. And like you walk in and then you're like, oh my God, I'm dead here. Like the tarps are laid out, like I'm dead.
Oh no, God.
Go.
How are you supposed to hit this green?
It's so hard. Looked like there was a giant backslope there. It absolutely was not. Go. Oh, that was close.
Very nice. Very nice.
Zip.
Still not enough.
Gosh.
That's good. 6?
6.
All right, I'll square, Deej. Your last pop here.
Yep.
Knuckled on me.
Get back there, big. Kick right.
Looks pretty good.
Woo!
It's just hard to, any approach, I had 118 in, it's just like uncomfy.
Yeah. Oh, the wind's getting up a little bit.
You don't really know where the the green is and where the fringe. Like I was like thinking this was all green over here.
It's funny you introduced like literally just the smallest bit of wind.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden it's like.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on.
Stay up.
Good, get a wriggle on.
It snaps.
Get there.
Oh God, just be a more
good try.
That's good. God, that's got to turn.
Come on.
That's good.
Man.
Oh, woof.
Everything said that had to go a cup left, didn't it?
That did. Hard greens to read.
I am a huge fan of 13 East. They could literally be built on any acre and a half plot of land. Really great green.
This is special. This is what I think of when I think of the Sandbelt. Like really striking, elegant, bold features. Got to hit the shot.
Be good.
I'm down.
So good, dude.
Set.
Catch a piece.
Oh, you did. Yeah, buddy.
Oh, nice. Really good putt.
Yeah, that's nice. Good read.
Big time turning point in the match there at 14. I hit a 3-wood out in the middle of the fairway, which I very rarely do. Neil is trying to hit the draw that hole calls for, and he just overcooked it, pulled it way left. I thought for sure that was dead. I was basically circling this hole in my scorebook already, and he just found a perfect window over there to hit back to the green at 14. That was a big time flip.
All right, Big. Let's keep hitting it to the middle, putting to the corners. Be the number.
I was proud of Neil. Like you said, I thought you were locked in. You had a great attitude about you. In years past, you could have really started to get down on yourself.
I got real lucky on that drive, but then I hit great golf shot over there. Oh my God, Cody, that's really, really good. Get up there. Get up there. No, didn't hit it.
Drip, drip.
Oh,
gosh, good try, dude.
Great try.
Thank you.
Good putt. That's good. 5.
Yeah.
Oh. All right, Neil.
All square.
4-hole match of real golf.
I think 15 is like this really awkward little par 4.
If you get a fix on that front bunker, that front left bunker, and just smash it at that.
I loved so much of the detail of how the bunkers cut in and how the strategy worked on some of the tees, and definitely not just bomb it, figure it out the rest from there. It was a shot maker's golf course.
Oh God.
Yeah, big time shot makers golf course. Not all the shot makers have the shots that I had out there. Just simply could not stop presenting hosel first. My golf game just felt like this great meeting of land and sea, two tectonic plates just slamming into one another. Just really high highs, really low lows, and some of those bad moments just happen to come at some pretty big times.
Watch me make 4 from here, Neil.
Hell yeah.
Alert Mr. Watson. Get him on the red eye.
Mr. Watson, we have a situation. Good out.
Yeah, well
Excellent
done.
out. Good shot, Playboy.
Thanks, buddy.
No.
Chill.
Oh, God, that was close, man.
Bite.
Really good from that lie.
Really good from that lie, man. God. How's that not turn? All right, Neil, 1 down.
3 to play.
Should have been over a lot earlier, I should say. But we play on.
Par 3, par 5, par 4.
God, Big, that's so classy.
I'm looking to save steps right now.
We just crossed back into the main paddock. This is the mid paddock and then the outer paddock, so it's almost like a little train of them. The other road isn't very busy. This one's very busy, but you hit that walk button and within 5 seconds, they're ready for you. Gates are open.
Is 16 East the best par 3 at Royal Melbourne?
It might be. It's the most artistic. I don't think any hole generates oohs and ahs more than it from first-time players standing there on the tee.
Tees sometimes are over there. We've got a left pin today in this little finger. We're on the left side here. It's like creating two different par threes almost with the same green. Steven was just saying it should happen a lot more in golf. So for President's Cup and composite routings, do you play this one? This is 16, 17, 18. You play in.
Yeah,
right?
but in previous
there's like
years,
8 different composites, right?
Yeah, so some years they've dropped this one and they've played 4.
Can you imagine walking past this hole, man? Like, you know what? Like, this one's not one of the 18 that we're gonna play.
Yeah, well done.
Oh, we're coming, baby.
I fanned it.
Get up. Catch a piece.
Whoa, way short, huh?
That was on the hosel, Neil.
Down. All right, right of the cart path.
I was proud of these kids. I really was. I thought they acquitted themselves. Of course, the shanks, those are what they are.
Big, I'm gonna hit a provisional in case I can't find that one.
God, I thought we had a read on this one.
So unlucky. All right, call it.
Okay.
Soft.
Good shot, buddy. All right, Big, what if we made this one?
Like it. Likes it.
Hit it.
Hit it.
Oh!
God! What a shot, Deej. Man, we can't get him to the hole, dude.
Oh, good win. 2 down with 2 to play. Not dead. We're not dead. We've made it to the 17th. That's a moral victory, dog.
That last 45 minutes of the round, I just think is fascinating golf. It's super fun. It's beautiful. It's varied.
17's are just an exceptional par 5. The cross bunkering's epic.
We rocked them.
It's good. It's like one of the best golf holes in the world. I think I've said that like 8 times today, maybe 35 times on this trip, but I just freaking love this place, man. Any other course I would have walked in by now, how bad my back hurts, but I could not miss this. This place is just magic.
Might as well get some reps for tomorrow. If we need this thing. Sit. Good miss. Just doing some R&D.
Cody, you want to see that cut again?
Oh! It hit so good, though.
That was an Australian cut. Goes the other way down here.
It's 270 into the wind, so I'm hitting 8 iron in front of these bunkers. It's not a great lie.
That's all the way on the back edge, probably.
Yeah, it looks like it's back quarter of the green.
Sit. Sit.
That should be all right.
That's all right.
Yeah.
All right, that's a fun pin. Pleasant. First time I've been like pleasantly surprised today when I walked up. I was like, oh, uphill 15-footer.
Great approach too.
Oh my God.
Really good putt.
Good putt, man. Good putt.
Oh.
Man.
Pick it up, Neil.
All right, Deej, good stuff.
Gosh. Sorry, it was an anticlimactic finish to a
Tough
great
out.
match.
Tough out. Kill that.
My
kill that
word.
par 3.
Oh.
Good battle, boys. Good win, Neil.
Neil, congratulations.
Thank you, sir. I don't feel like I won that match. I feel like I outlasted. I think I died slower. That's kind of how I felt. So I feel a little sheepish. I got to tighten some things up if I want to win tourist sauce. I was reeling a little bit. You rattle off 3 wins in a row on 4, 5, and 6, which then the rains came. Rain down. Kind of washed away my
Did that play a factor at all?
No. No good way to say this. If not for those 3 shanks, like, I had you.
I know.
As we've been saying the whole time, we got to take the good with the bad, and there was just a little too much bad. But God, I flushed a lot of iron shots today.
Yeah, you hit a lot of good approaches.
I chipped it good, I putted it good, just nothing went in. You can't shank it 3 times and get a dub against the Golf Daddy. You just can't do that.
No, I know. I feel like you gift wrapped it for me, a Secret Santa on 16.
It's a grand finish, certainly walking up 18. It's a big green complex and expansive bunkering and the clubhouse off to the right. Yeah, sun's sort of making its way down when you play that hole late in the day. It's a beautiful setting.
Nope.
Oh, great putt.
God, that was a hard putt.
Good putt.
That's like focus,
Yeah,
man. You all right?
yeah, that's so good. That was
been
fun.
going on in my head all day.
Good playing with you, man. Hey, thanks for sticking with me, guys. Yeah.
Were you hitting a Durden?
I thought he would never ask.
Right
You
in the
gonna hit a
Southern
Durden?
Cross out there.
I'll hit a Durden if you hit one, Randy.
I don't think my body has a Durden
Come
right
on.
now.
Oh, baby.
Get a little primal with it. Yeah.
Yo.
That's all I got.
It's your best of the day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Came in the last few. Yeah,
There we
buddy.
go.
3 out of 3.
That's about all I got
The
right
second
now.
win.
Come on, Matt. Blow that back
Come
out.
on, man.
Let's play 9 more,
Keep
guys.
up with you, boys.
There we go.
Good one.
4 good ones to finish there, fellas.
Good hit there. Good ball.
Well, Pete, I'm not going to apologize for winning ugly.
You know what? We'll take it. On the Wikipedia, it's going to be, what, T3?
Yeah.
We'll take that. We'll take that.
I got to tighten it up, though.
God, who do you want, Solly or TC?
I mean, an injured Solly would be.
It's a dream.
You know, I think the odds makers would like that. We can
How
just let
good
him,
would it
We can let
got?
him kind of beat himself a little bit.
Kane and Abel at one of
But I
TC's
think TC's
75 favorite courses in the
Yeah,
world.
yeah.
Is he hurt or is he injured? I think that's the big question that we're gonna find out.
We need to find you a lower body massage tomorrow.
Don't worry about us. We're gonna be fine.
We're free, brother.
Yeah.
I was
no
telling-
rules, just right.
I was telling
The
you
Outback Boys. Oh, here comes Santa. Get up.
Oh no! Thought he was gonna fly in some power lines for a second. Oh, that's as fun as it gets, man.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Man.
You're welcome. Thank
So
you.
good to see you.
Thank you. You too.
Yeah.
Gosh,
You
what
too.
a treat.
Hey, good fight.
Matt,
Good fight.
again.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, that was a
Go win it, brother.
All right, yeah.
I'm rooting for you. I'm rooting for you.
For my unborn child.
Get one for the strap bros.
That's right.
I've abandoned my
One
child.
for the rest of us. One for
Yeah,
the
come on.
losers.
Welcome back to the channel, guys. We got a great one here for you. Doing something a little different today. We got a physio specialist in here.
This is not going to be good content tomorrow if I can't swing.
Start throwing out courses to Solly. Ask him, would you play these courses in these conditions?
Oh,
Royal Melbourne West.
yes.
Trinity Forest.
No.
Pebble Beach.
Yes. I'm thinking of places that I can like bunt it around. Like that's a big key here. Loafton. No.
NBC Saga.
No.
Marshall.
No.
Kiowa.
No.
Mid-Pine.
Maybe.
Paisley.
No.
Piersky.
No.
Oh, God.
This has nothing to do with the quality of the course. This is like, how can you actually hit the shots? Bisbee's too tight.
Solly, can we get a verbal contract? I will not hold Cody legally
Will
responsible.
not hold Cody responsible for anything. He's been nothing but a help to me.
You need to say your social security number in the camera in order to make it.
555. What's your
6969420.
Listen, let us know in the comments what stretches you think Solly should do before his match at Royal Melbourne West tomorrow. Make sure you like and subscribe on your way out, and yeah, we'll see you tomorrow.